Nearly 1 year after his controversial encounter with Connecticut State Police Sergeant Brian Fahey, Long Island Audit released the body camera footage from that day, bringing one of the most discussed moments from his channel back into attention. The footage showed a heated confrontation involving accusations of trespassing, a firearm, and claims of police misconduct, leaving viewers questioning what really happened during the encounter. Before the footage was released, the incident had already become one of the most talked about moments involving Sean Paul Reyes, better known as Long Island Audit. Through his videos, Reyes records interactions with law enforcement and government officials, focusing on what he believes are violations of constitutional rights. However, his encounter with Sergeant Brian Fahey became different from his usual videos because it involved a private property dispute that quickly turned into a much bigger confrontation. The incident began when Reyes and another person arrived near Fahey's property while recording. According to the body camera footage, Fahey believed Reyes was on private property and asked him to leave. Reyes continued filming, and both sides disagreed over whether he had the right to remain there. As the conversation continued, the situation became increasingly tense. According to Fahey's statement to police, he was inside his home when he heard someone at the front door. He said he looked outside and saw Reyes standing near his porch. Fahey claimed he told Reyes to leave the property, but the interaction continued. After the disagreement escalated, Fahey went inside his home, retrieved a firearm from his safe, and returned outside while keeping it behind his leg. Fahey later explained to officers that he grabbed the firearm because of previous threats he and his family had received online. He claimed his personal information had been exposed and that he had received hundreds of threats, which made him concerned about protecting his family. The situation became even more controversial when the argument continued outside. Fahey followed Reyes toward the edge of the property while demanding that he leave. During the confrontation, Reyes accused Fahey of spitting on him. Fahey later told police that he was extremely angry and was yelling, causing spit to come out, but he denied intentionally spitting in Reyes' face. When officers arrived, they began documenting what happened and collecting statements from those involved. Police discussed formally trespassing Reyes from the property and gathering video evidence from the encounter. Fahey requested that Reyes, the other person with him, and anyone associated with Long Island Audit be prevented from returning to his property. Following the incident, the situation became a major discussion among viewers of Long Island Audit. Supporters of Reyes argued that the encounter showed why recording interactions with officials is important, while critics believed the situation involved a complicated property dispute where emotions escalated from both sides. For months, the full body camera footage was not available to the public. Then, nearly 1 year after the incident, Long Island Audit released the footage and shared his perspective with his audience. The video quickly attracted attention because it showed conversations and details that many viewers had not previously seen. The release allowed viewers to see more of what happened after officers arrived, including the conversations between Fahey and police. Many of Long Island Audit's supporters believed the footage provided important context and evidence about the encounter. However, others argued that the situation was not as simple as one person being completely right or wrong. After releasing the footage, Reyes argued that the video showed unfair treatment and claimed officers protected Fahey instead of properly investigating the situation. He presented the footage as another example of the issues he believes exist between citizens and law enforcement. The incident remains controversial, with supporters on both sides. Some believe Long Island Audit was defending his rights, while others believe Fahey was protecting himself and his family. After watching the footage, who do you think was right?